Today we are in Acadia with Orestes. I'm going to interview him about his life while he is here in exile. Orestes, would you like to say anything before we begin the interview?
Yes. Thank you for visiting me. I've been really lonely here since my exile has started.
How did you avoid being killed by your mother and Aegisthus, and why would they have wanted to kill you?
My sister, Electra, sent me away to Phocis to stay with my father's ally, Strophius. King Strophius kept me hidden from my murderous mother and raised me with his son Pylades. Pylades and I became very close friends. Aegisthus wanted to kill me because I was the true heir to the throne of Argos.
Orestes, how did you know that killing your mother, Clytemnestra, and Aegisthus was the best way to avenge your father's death?
When Pylades and I became men, we consulted the oracle of Apollo at Delphi, who told us that the only way that I could avenge my father's death was if I slayed both of his killers.
After you avenged your father's death, what did you do next?
As soon as I killed my evil mother and her lover, I went mad and I was pursued by the dreadful Furies all across Greece until I finally reached Athens. Once I arrived in Athens, a group of citizens assembled to hear my case.
What gods or goddesses defended you in your case in Athens, and what was the verdict?
Athena, the goddess of wisdom, and Apollo both supported my case. Athena ruled that my homicide was justifiable, and the Furies were renamed the Eumenides, which means kindly ones, and they no longer tormented me.
What did you have to do to finally cure your madness?
Pylades and I searched for a cure to my madness for quite a while, until an oracle finally showed us the way. We had to retrieve a sacred wooden image of Artemis from the savage Taurians. We entered their temple secretly, but unfortunately, King Faust discovered us, and he sent us to be sacrificed by the priestess of Artemis. The priestess turned out to be my dear sister, Iphigenia, and she helped all three of us escape with the image.
What became of you after you were finally free of the Furies, and your madness was cured?
I married Hermione, daughter of beautiful white-armed Helen, and had a son named Tissaminus. I was then exiled to Arcadia, which is a region of the Peloponnese Peninsula in southern Greece. This was an additional reparation for committing matricide. This is where I am now, and I must remain in exile here for a year.
What is the worst part about your exile in Arcadia?
I really miss my family, but mostly I'm deeply terrified of the many species of deadly snakes that reside here in Arcadia. They roam everywhere, even in my cell, and they haunt me every night in my sleep.
The time Orestes has. Thank you for joining us. Now we know the story of Agamemnon and his dear son.
Stuff like my daddy.
Sweet.